Okay, close your eyes for just a second. Imagine walking into an office where artificial intelligence is screening thousands of resumes in mere seconds. A place where an algorithm can literally predict an employee's resignation before they even start typing it out. Where personalized training is generated automatically, complex questions are answered instantly, and the most critical hiring decisions are driven by a machine. It sounds like the plot of a futuristic sci-fi movie, right? Well, it's not. Welcome to the reality of the modern workplace. So, here's the massive, kind of intimidating question that almost every professional is quietly asking themselves right now. Will AI make human resources infinitely more powerful, or is it slowly going to replace parts of it completely? It's a heavy thought. Because the truth is, artificial intelligence is quietly embedding itself into absolutely every corner of the workplace, and the sheer speed of this shift is nothing short of shocking.
Because listen, this transformation, it isn't some distant 10 years down the road hypothetical. The transformation has already started. We are standing right at the edge of a totally new era of work, and the tools being deployed at this exact moment are completely rewriting the rules of how talent is managed, supported, and evaluated.
We're talking about an invisible takeover. It's rapidly entering recruitment, learning and development, employee engagement, performance management, workforce analytics, and get this, even high-level leadership decisions. These aren't just isolated little pilot programs anymore. This is a systemic overhaul. AI is no longer just on the fringes of business, it's becoming the very foundation of how organizations interact with their people.
Think about traditional HR for a second. We're talking countless, exhausting manual hours spent screening resumes, scheduling interviews, answering the exact same repetitive emails over and over, pulling reports. Now look at modern HR. Those exact same tasks are completed within seconds, literally seconds. It is a terrifyingly fast capability that changes the entire calculus of workplace productivity.
Let's just look at recruitment. We all know traditional hiring is a grind. Recruiters juggle hundreds, sometimes thousands of resumes for just one role. But today's automated recruiter, it analyzes those resumes instantly, scanning for skills, experience, and keyword matches. It automatically ranks candidates and, actually scratch that, it goes even further. These systems are now predicting which applicants will perform best on the job before a human interview even takes place.
Think about the weight of that for a moment. This is a profound and, frankly, a slightly unsettling shift. AI is no longer just a helpful assistant organizing files in the background. It is actively influencing the hiring decisions themselves. Hiring has always been this deeply human process, right? It relies on judgment, recognizing raw potential, sensing personality. So when an algorithm steps into the role of a judge, people naturally, and rightfully, start to get a little nervous.
And the shift doesn't stop at hiring. Look at employee support. You no longer have to wait days for an email reply from traditional support during business hours. AI chatbots are stepping in with 24/7 availability, offering instant answers for leave balances, onboarding, and policies. Companies absolutely love this. It wipes out repetitive tasks and gives employees what they want instantly. But the technology goes way deeper than just answering simple questions. Because we have to ask, what happens when the algorithm stops just reacting and starts actually predicting behavior? We aren't just talking about a helpful chatbot anymore. We are talking about proactive, predictive intelligence. Enter what is essentially a predictive oracle. Companies are deploying systems that continuously analyze attendance trends, survey responses, your communication behavior, performance signals, and workload indicators. Why? To predict burnout, disengagement, and, here's the crazy part, to predict employee resignations before they even happen. The goal is to let companies intervene before someone walks out the door. It's incredibly powerful and, let's be honest, kind of frightening.
Which makes this explainer absolutely crucial. We have to confront the big ethical debate. Where exactly does helpful AI end and workplace surveillance begin? Like, how much should a company really know about your day-to-day behaviors and digital body language? We are walking a razor-thin line between ultimate supportive efficiency and massive corporate overreach.
And the plot thickens, because these algorithms, they are not flawless. Consider the terrifying reality of AI bias. If a system is trained on unfair patterns from historical company data, it just continues making prejudiced decisions, only now it does it at scale. Imagine an automated system silently rejecting highly qualified candidates simply because it learned bad habits from past human mistakes. It's not science fiction. It's a very real flaw that experts are scrambling to fix.
Wait, but here is the twist.
right when it feels like we're tumbling into some cold, dystopian, fully automated future run entirely by machines, the narrative completely flips.
Ask yourself this. Can software truly understand human potential? Can a few lines of code accurately judge personality or replicate deep human intuition? When a team is facing a complex moral conflict, can an algorithm step in and guide them through it?
No, absolutely not. And that right there is our ultimate advantage. As AI becomes more powerful, human skills don't become obsolete, they become exponentially more valuable. Even the most cutting-edge AI completely fails at empathy, building trust, leadership, coaching, and conflict resolution. These are the raw, irreplaceable human advantages. Emotional intelligence is your superpower.
AI can automate an infinite number of processes, for sure, but it fundamentally cannot replace genuine human connection. The warm, intuitive reality of leadership and empathy is a uniquely human domain. We aren't competing with artificial intelligence on data processing. There's no way we'd win that. Instead, we are leaning into our humanity to provide the context, the care, and the nuanced judgment that data simply cannot provide on its own.
So this whole human versus AI thing, the idea that it's a battle for relevance, that is a false fear. The reality we are stepping into is human plus AI. We are entering an incredibly exciting era of the workplace where technology handles the heavy lifting and the data sorting, allowing you to focus entirely on creativity, strategy, and genuine human connection.
This means your role as a professional is completely changing. You won't just manage people anymore. You will manage algorithms. AI literacy is rapidly becoming the absolute essential career skill of the next decade. You have to understand how to guide these tools, how to spot and correct their biases, and how to harness their massive predictive power responsibly.
We are still in the early days of this transformation. Most companies are just experimenting, and frankly, most professionals still don't fully grasp what's coming next. But the people learning these systems early, they are the ones who may shape the future of work itself. The real opportunity right now isn't hiding from artificial intelligence out of fear. It's understanding it before everyone else does.
The debate over whether AI will enter the workplace, that's over. The future of work has already started. The paradigm has shifted. So, as we stare down this new horizon of human and artificial collaboration, the only real question left is, are you ready for what comes next?